Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm so tired. Holy. Holy. You know what I'm saying, guys? They're posting links everywhere. Ugh. Um, you know what I'm saying, guys? I just had to do more stuff real quick. I had to post a link. Alright. Alright, guys. We have CPI. Mentorship class. Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't really know how I'm gonna do mentorship class in CPI. I'll probably have to. Shoot, I forgot about that. Um, yeah, I guess I can join. I'll just join on my Vault account. Alright. What we got going on here? Dude, I saw people in my chat taking like these textbook setups last night. And they were textbook, but like, bro, trading before CPI is not. I mean, it's kind of risky, but I'm just logging into my live account one second, guys. And you have to do the VPN. All right, we're good. Okay. So topstep, if you guys saw, they banned like the topstep XFA. I don't wait. Did they ban on evals too? Did I just need CPI to go up, bro? Because I'm in calls. I think we're gonna go up, but I'm still in my calls. Yo, can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally forgot I was CPI today. So I'm actually live on YouTube, but we can still talk about stuff, and I mean, so I'm still sitting here probably.
Yeah. Awesome. Share your screen here.
Yeah, I can share my screen. I'm just live on YouTube right now too, so. All right, can you see it?
Yes, thank you. Yeah.
Um. No, mentorship students. Why am I bullish? Based off of orders here.
Pure upside. No reason to be bearish, really.
Yeah, we're already trending up, and we have 1, 2, 3 orders to the upside. How many stop orders do we have to the downside? I'm on NQ. How many orders are there to the downside?
Looks like kind of just a one.
There's like pretty much 0. I mean, this is swept. So I guess, yeah, 0 to 1. So the orders to the upside, they're just more to the upside than make it seem like we're going to go up, right? So that makes the most sense. So
Does it look like a pretty good chance the CPI candle will probably just take all that out, or?
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, if I were to try to pass evals here, I'd probably just long.
Yeah. How many pips? When do you set your stop order? And how many pips above the price level?
I'll do it right
Of
now.
points.
So a lot of people online, they say like they pick a number, they're like, oh, 30 or something, but that's just false. It just depends really. So I'll do the math for you guys. If anyone's new, I'll show you how to do the method real quick. 1 second. Yeah, people say 30 points, but that's just false. That's not true at all. Okay. It's really just like it's discretionary, all right? Like if I'm just gonna go on paper. If I'm on paper right now, okay, and I want to do the method on $50,000 account, all right? Okay, so you have $50,000 account. How much money do we need to pass the $50,000 account?
3K? 3K?
Yeah, it's 3K. So we need 53,000. All right. Now, what is the on average? What is the most amount of minis you could do in a 50K account with most of these firms? Do you know?
I don't know.
It's about 4. Some allow you to do 6, some 4, but like 4 minimum. Okay.
And Apex? Wait.
Apex is 6.
Okay,
But
so
like,
I can do 5.
I would say, yeah, you can if you want. Yeah, I'll be live in Discord at 9 o'clock. So with 4 minis and we need $3,000, how many points will we need? How many points per mini is it if we 4 minis?
20.
20. So 20 times what?
80 points
What?
or $3 per point.
Yep, $3 per point. Or wait, what? What do you say?
Well, it's $20 per point for a mini, or well, it's $20 per point
Yeah,
for a mini,
so
right?
20
you got
times.
so 8.
3,000 split by 80.
It's 4 times 20. It's 80. So $80. So per point, it's $80. All right. So it'd be 3,000 divided by 80. That's the amount of points you're gonna need. Makes sense.
Yeah, 37. 40 points.
Now, where to place the actual orders?
Yeah. I set the automatic lookouts on 3,000 with Apex. Profit.
Yeah, where to place the actual orders? Give me 1 second. I'm just trying to. This is where people get confused. Like, oh, where do I place my orders? Some people say 30 points. It just depends. All right, let me open up the chat again. All right, now for the points, if we need about 35 to 40 points to pass it on a candle, what do you think? What do you think is gonna be better? Placing the order for the TP at 40 points or 35 points? Exact number.
I think 40 points.
Yeah, 40 points, just in case of what?
Slippage, but
Yeah, just in case of slippage, right? FundedNext is not a scam, OP. You probably did follow the rules or something. FundedNext is actually far from a scam, so. All right, so for stop orders, we're just gonna go to the right, click this plus button, and do buy 4, and this is where you have to like kind of guesstimate. All right, you have to guesstimate. So this would be about 30 points here, which actually does make sense in this scenario. And then down here would be probably this. And then most of you are not going to actually be able to trade copies all scamp, bro. You're okay. You're getting out of here. Now, you usually can't place a TP like this that's at 3K, okay? So instead of doing this, what you're going to do is you're going to place a buy order for 3K or 4, or yeah, you know what I'm saying. A buy limit order here, and then you're going to place a sell limit order here, and then, yeah, hopefully the candles are good. Can I still do straddle and apex? Yeah, you totally can. Is it kind of risky? Yeah, but I do know some people that have gotten caught doing that, but like majority haven't. They still will let you do it. So, yeah, what's up, Jack? Give you one more funded. Yeah, it depends on the account rules. So, most CPIs are pretty much just bullish. I'm not gonna lie. This is where you can completely gamble and you can just long this if you want. Okay, you could just take a long here. I mean, here's the thing: if CPI doesn't go up today, like statistically, like today, that would suck. But if you just long the next 5 CPI, statistically, you'd probably pass accounts. Does it refer Tradeify? It works on one of the Tradeify accounts. It's whatever account doesn't allows news trading. It doesn't let you put orders for both sides. I don't. What firm you on? Yeah, it's up time sale. Does this work on gold? I guess it would, yeah. But you can only do this on evals, guys, not fundeds. Lucid Flex accounts, I think you can for the evals, not the fundeds, no. But yeah, it works for Lucid. Dude, the thing is, it like statistically, okay, CPI goes up most of the time, okay? Like long term, if I were to do this 50 times, I just long every CPI. Apex, no, do not do this in any funded.
Hey, Dodgy.
Yeah.
I basically what I typically do is I have like one account where I'm long and then I just toggle over like 10, 15 seconds before and my other account or I put the short order in. Because wouldn't if like it went like hard wick one way or something or a smaller wick one way, wouldn't it blow it if you had both of them here
Yeah.
on one?
Yeah, it would, but that's why it's a gamble.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's a gamble, man. 2 ways. If you go 1 micro, it won't matter if you lose. Technically not, but if you're gonna go 1 micro, like, what's the point? I guess you could. How do I do it? Is it 30 points? No, it's not 30 points. For everyone following these new people on Instagram saying, oh yeah, it's 30 points, or they're giving a fixed number to do this with, they're an idiot, okay? It's not the number of points. It's based off of structure and discretion. All right. I can't believe people listen. I don't know, dude. Some of you guys learn from the wrong people who are like new in the space, but they have like such good aesthetics where like y'all think they're like the goat or something because their video quality. I'm on the 5 minute right now. You guys can see the time. Wait, yeah, I'm on the 5 minute. You can see right here. Am I doing the method? Yeah, I'm just doing it on paper. I mean, I don't need to do. I already have too many fundeds, bro. But I don't really trade fundeds anyways, so I don't need anymore. Can I make a video around trading CPI? Like trading in general to CPI? What do you mean here? Discretion means like your own like experience. Yeah, after we get CPI, we'll wait to see what if there's a data wick or not. All right. We'll see. We'll see, and then we won't know yet. Okay. So yeah, the TPs would be about 40 points away from the TP from the entries. What I recommend to learn from? Dude, it's so hard. I mean, the two people I will learn from right now from IVGs are like PB Blake and like I don't even know. My analyst in my Discord is really like yes, like I can vouch for him. What's my model? Liquidity sweep, IVG, target liquidity. Do you have to use limit order? Why not just enter in a few seconds before? Because you technically don't know where the candle is going to go. So if you just put these stop orders here and here, it's basically you're going to hit one of them. You don't know which one a lot of time. Versus if you enter a few seconds before, you don't know. Now, if you're just going to completely gamble the statistics of CPI just going up, then what you're going to want to do is you buy like 2 seconds before, and then you hope you print. Okay. So I would use Apex, yeah. Dude, no hate to Patty, but half the stuff he teaches in boot camp is brainwashing people, bro. He doesn't talk about liquidity enough. I think that's terrible. I think if you watch that boot camp, you'll just be a pattern trader off the start. So, I'm paper trading? Yeah, I'm on paper. I mean, it doesn't matter if I'm on paper trading or not, guys. I mean, this is... I already have accounts, guys. I don't need to do this, okay? Does it really matter? No. I'm just showing you guys how to do it if you're going to do it yourself. I took a paper trade the other day because I was on a freaking plane, and someone DM me was like, "That was a paper trade." And I'm like, okay, like I'm on a plane, dude. I have like, or I'm at the airport. There's like the Wi-Fi sucks. I'm about to board a plane. Like, you know, the model's a model, guys. But at the end of the day, like I have my own rules, you know. So never saw Yeah, I don't remember the last time CPI went down. I will say though, it did go down a couple times in a row, like 2 years ago. I remember we had like a. Does anyone remember the one CPI? It dropped like 400 points one candle, and we left that wick, and we all thought we were gonna go for it, but we never went back for it for like a whole month. It was crazy. Sell gold? Yeah, maybe sell gold. Because if we think CPI has any bullish here, gold could be bearish. Am I shorting or longing? I have orders for both. So well, he keeps it simple. It's like a Walmart version of how to trade, but like there's so much more than IFEGs. Yeah, how to learn ICT? Go watch ICT himself. Duh. It's the best way you can do it. If NFP goes up, CPI will go down. That's not true, dude. Yeah, exactly. What happened to Alpha Futures? I don't even know, dude. I haven't promoted them in a while. Opinions on PB Blake. PB Blake's great. He's one of the only other people I can vouch for to like learn from or like take advice from. Not financial advice. How do you get out of the break-even stage? I mean, there's a lot. I think people in the break-even stage are like, I think some of you guys just take TP too quick and you're not letting runners run, or you're just like not having bigger TPs. So, am I watching the eclipse later? I don't even know there was one. I mean, I'm upstate New York, so. Double quarter pounder, triple whopper, double quarter pounder. The quarter pounder is actually a pretty good burger. What about PJ? I mean, no hate to PJ. I want to recommend learning from him. I mean, bro, he just takes these random trades that sometimes have nothing to do with IVGs that you could never repeat unless you were following a signal. Like, he took a trade yesterday that had nothing to do with an IVG, and like, if you try to teach that to beginners, like, you're gonna get cooked. So.
He took a front runner, but he does that a lot of time.
Yeah, he calls it the front run model, bro. Why would why would I teach that to beginners? It's not even a real model. It's just him like guessing. It's like him just taking the trade based on experience, which is fine, but like I don't know. And I'm good friends with VJ, but that's like something I'm like, what the hell are you doing? So it's like not repeatable. I always ask people this, like, if I told the whole all you guys in chat to go mark every fair value gap in the chart right now, would y'all get the same answer? Yes, you would all get the same answer. Okay, but if I told you to go mark, okay, so if I told you to mark like the 3A plus IVG models on a chart, you'd all get the same answer. If I told you to go mark 3 of the front run models on the chart, you guys would all get different answers. And that's why it's like not as good. You need something where everyone agrees on something very easily. So, but yeah, that's my opinion. I am trading. What profit am I trading with CPI? I'm not on a profit for CPI. If I was doing something, I would do Apex, but I already have 20 fundeds. Okay. So it looks like data was just leaked, guys. So that's kind of unlucky, I guess. But if you just, I mean, I guess if you just long, it would probably work. But it looks like data just leaked. I don't really know what that is, but that's just a part of gambling. So it looks like you never got filled, though. So I guess if you got filled, it would still be in profit, but.
No, I lost. I filled and I went down 1800.
All right, so there's CPI right there. So yeah, it probably would have failed, guys. Oh, unless it fills my sell stop here. Let's see. Okay, so it would have done the sell stop there. But so yeah, it should have filled me here, but I'm on paper, so. But yeah, that's the chance you take when you do it. But yeah, that's crazy. That's last NFP was leaked too. That's kind of crazy. It was like leaked like 30 seconds before, but
man, we love corruption.
yeah, they just leaked the data. That's kind of crazy. That was an early leak too. That's kind of crazy, but. So the CPI data was leaked before, but again, that's why it's a complete gamble. Some people pass. How many people passed? Like some people definitely would have passed off that sell stop. You passed? Hey, let's go. Yeah, I mean, half of you probably would have failed, half of you would have passed. Especially if you didn't get filled on a candle, the sell stop would have worked. So. You passed, nice.
Dodgy, since both wicks of the CPI candle took out liquidity, are you really looking to target any of them, or no?
No, so what are we going to do now? What are we going to do? I mean, we don't have to go for slow, I guess. I guess we don't have to go for this low, but we did leave a data wick. But, ugh. This doesn't look bad. Okay, this 30 seconds not terrible because we might not sweep that. Oh my god. If this worked and I didn't take this, I'd probably be pretty mad. But like, I don't want to hop into something here, dude. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna go for it. I don't like how it's
Is
protected.
the low?
What do you say?
Is the low technically Raji?
The low is, but so is the high because you can see that it swept this high into this fair value gap. So I think I'm actually gonna skip out on this setup. So, I mean, listen, guys, like you can take this if you want, but the reason I'm not is because the 15-minute here technically swept this low inside this fair value gap. Half your accounts made profit and half lost 3K. Yeah, that's why I do it like differently in different accounts. So I always guarantee a pass on something like that. I just like have different accounts and do different, like I'll place the sell stops differently, but if this works, bro, like I don't know, I hope this doesn't work. I just don't like, if this was equal highs, would I probably take this? If this was equal highs, would I take this, guys?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, 100%. But because this 15-minute right here took out this 15 high, it makes it so much worse. So that's what I would say. I'm just gonna take this on paper for fun. So I'm just gonna take this on paper. I feel like this could still be educational because if it loses, I'll show you guys like when I'd stop out or when I move to break even. But I just don't like the target here. It's not amazing. You could take it if you want on a live account. This is all discretion, right? All discretion.
So Dodgy, if it fails and we take out the low first, then the target up high is better.
Yeah, if so in this setup here, if this failed and then we went to sweep sell side again and we took this, because I do not love this setup. I'll write that. Then it would probably be a good play, but like just I don't know. I wish these were equal highs, dude. I would totally take it if it was, but whatever.
But if we sweep buy side, would that make the sell side target okay, or are you still skeptical on that one?
No, if we sweep buy side here, I'd probably still be pretty bullish because, look, we're the most orders.
Thank you.
We're the most orders here.
Buy side for sure, yeah.
Yeah, right, because we have this giant buy side. So, I really hope this fails, dude. Because at least it'll like teach you guys a lesson. But again, not a play to ever take my live account. How does it get leaked? Basically, there's like these. I mean, how does CPI get leaked? Someone probably knows. I don't know the exact answer, but
I would assume from someone selling the data that has access to it.
yeah, that's what like if someone was selling the data, maybe. So. Type 1 if you understand why I do not like this setup, guys. Just want to make sure you all know. And why I think it's complete 50-50.
In which chat?
Not you guys. You guys don't do that. 1, but you're confused why? Okay, then why are you typing 1? All right, let me repeat it. It's because we have a data high and a data low, but the data high technically swept another high in the 15-minute. So it's not engineered. Okay. And here's the other thing too. Is there anything like any internal draw on this play that I know would like accelerate price like this and make me really, really confident in price just going up quick here? Is there any internal draw here to be like, oh, it's going to boost us up to these highs? Yeah, no, there's not. Okay. Now, could you... I don't want to word this. What was I going to say, dude? So yeah, there's no internal draw that's going to be fueled to go up to this high. Okay? What do we have just a lack of right after news that makes it kind of risky to trade? Starts with an S. There's a lack of what here that we kind of want to see put in place. I don't know. It's just how my voice is, Myro. A lack of what? Yeah, a lack of structure. Okay. Is this healthy structure? Wait. No, let me actually redraw that. Is this healthy structure right here? Hell no. Okay. So if this works, great, but like, there's better setups. It's just chop, CPI candle, you know, and then I don't know. I know there's going to be people in here who are like, oh, why is he paper trading a setup he doesn't like? Can you guys still learn from this if it hits a stop loss and it is a losing trade? And can you still learn from this if it does make some sort of move? I'm like, oh, this would be a good candle to go break even on. Here's why. Yes, okay. For the people who just in here for signals, I want you guys to truly understand signal services do not work. Okay, I can't. Some people are probably in this trade with real money right now, and they probably had conviction in it, but I'm not. Right? I'll wait for something else. But does that mean it's a bad trade for them? No. If they have conviction, they have conviction, right? Type 1 if you all understand that. I'm so cute. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Now, I'm going to teach you something here. Be very helpful to you. Where should I probably go break even here? And why? Yeah, I'd probably go break even at C of the wick, but only if we close above it. And then I will guarantee you, if we will go out this high, we will not go back down. Okay, so it's probably C of this wick. We'll go break even because I know if we're going to go up here, we're not going to stall at C of the wick. So let's see. It also depends on like candle speed, right? I want to see like a speed of a candle. It's like, no, we shouldn't go back. I mean, it could, dude, but we have like no structure here to like guarantee that, you know? Bro says don't take this, then says type 1 and post a reel about it. Again, I know I'm gonna have haters for doing this, but this is why I have some of the most profitable students in the entire trading community. Because I teach everyone to think for themselves. Alright? So if you don't like that, you can get out of the stream, right? Just trust me, I know how to teach. I know sometimes it's annoying, but just gotta trust the process. Can I prove I have profitable students? Yeah. I mean, I guess no. I guess you could just no to that. But yeah. And there's hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars of payouts in here. I can literally infinite scroll here. There's hundreds of thousands of payouts. Which doesn't mean you're profitable. But I will say I did a TikTok stream the other day. Okay, watch. All right, this is going to be top tier education right here. Okay, is this a good break even yet? Yes or no? This is all discretion. I would probably say not yet. What would like be a really good break even here? I would say if we got this order block, and that's just discretion. If we got this order block, I would not want to see us go lower at all. So I almost don't want to go break even here yet. Do you see how before I was talking about CE and now all of a sudden I'm talking about a freaking order block and some of you are like, oh, where'd that come from? It just comes from price. That's why watching price and being discretionary is so important. Because I feel like this could still happen technically. But if we got the order block, then that would happen. Like this is very like this is just all discretion. Like because we didn't get the order block, this could still happen. But if we got the order block, then I would not want that to happen. Makes sense, hopefully. Now, let me ask you another question. Could you discretionary go break even here just because like you want to because it's CE? You could, I guess, but that's why everything comes down to discretion. I'm gonna upload the vlog soon. This is why I like watching people like trying to copy people is so stupid. It's so stupid. So many people are gonna make such different decisions. So congrats to 90K. Thanks. I'm trying to hit 100K. Yeah, I know CPI got leaked. When did it hit 90K? I don't know. Is this your old room? No, I'm in my buddy's room right now. I'm staying at my friend's house. Because my parents are actually moving, so I can't really stay there because I have to do house showings. If you guys traded CPI today, this was one of the very rare occurrences where the data was actually leaked before CPI. And basically what that means is like someone who has the data sells it, okay? And it's like leaked like 15 to 30 seconds before. And that's just the chance you're going to take when you're doing like the buy and sell stop method and gambling it. So just be cautious. I mean, we technically do have a data low and high here, which I know we'll probably go for this data high at some point. But yeah, it just kind of sucks. Remember, if you're doing the full port thing, just remember it's always a gamble, okay? For CPI to get leaked like that is very rare. Sorry, I'm making a video. Mentorship students, what else we got? Any other questions?
said how once we displace above the data high, that will keep on going higher. Could you explain a bit more about that?
Yeah, I'll explain. Why do I think if we go above the data high, we'll probably go higher, guys? It starts with a D. CPI got leaked because someone sold it. Someone sold the data to insiders before. You could just tell. Because the candle happened before 8:30. Someone tell me the answer to the other question. Yeah, it should domino effect over the data high, to be honest. Because look, if we hit the data high, we're breaking what? Answer this in chat, in mentorship chat. We're breaking what when we break that data high?
Line.
Yeah, we're at that point we're like, okay, we're breaking the trend line. That means we should just domino to the rest of draw and liquidities, which would be here and then up here. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
So,
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have been using the indicator, but the indicator has been alerting me some really banger overnight plays, and like I'll like turn it on, or I'll like have notifications on my phone overnight, and I'll check, and I'm like, holy! Like we got a text fix it up last night, and everyone in chat was spamming me about it. Can I explain protected stops a little more? They're just lows that take out other lows inside old fair value gaps. It's just like high resistant. I go live in Discord every day. Congrats on 90K. Thanks, guys. I really want to hit 100K, but everyone subscribe. Trying to hit 100,000 subscribers. I don't really trade gold too much. I'll check gold. What do I think is going to happen in gold here? Wow, gold left a giant data wick. So I actually think gold has a better chance of hitting the data wick because we swept this high. Rate this liquidity sweep on a scale of 1 to 10. Alright, am I back? Sorry. Alright, rate this. My Wi-Fi just went out. Everyone rate this liquidity sweep on a scale of 1 to 10. Rate this liquidity sweep on a scale of 1 to 9. On gold. This is gold. Right here. Yeah, this is 100% like a 10. This is so obvious. So, this gold actually looks better here to maybe get like a short to the data wick. If we got one. You're 8 years old. You're 8 years old. Can you become profitable with your mom's social security number? Dude. So data low is here. All right. So we're not gonna watch gold, but like if you're gonna watch gold, that's what I'd be looking for. What's my model? I trade liquidity sweeps and inversions. So like I really look for like a giant sweep of a low, and then I look for an inversion for a value gap. Like kind of like this, except there's a lot more to why I don't like this setup. Due to non-engineered high. Is it helpful to have notes here? Someone the other day said I should do more notes on setups. Engineered liquidity is like how you've stacked up highs and lows. We only really have a singular high and low here. So basically the domino effect is like, if we're engineering liquidity like this, the domino effect is where if we run that first high in the entry liquidity, it will domino and run all the other highs like here. That's like what I mean by the domino effect. Does that make sense? You want to take future prop firm? I can use your code. Yeah, man. Come on. Use code. Everyone use code PW. Patrick Wheeland. So yeah, that's what it means. So what's funny, like here's my thoughts on PA right now and watching this. I'm like totally fine with this retracement, and I'm fine with not going break even yet. Okay? Because did I say it was okay to retrace here based off of not getting that OB? Dude, my nose is not stuffy. It's just how I talk, dude. Actually, it's kind of stuffy right now, but now let's say what would be my next break even here, maybe? An EMT evaluation. Where would I probably want to go break even here? Discretionary, I see it. No one's probably going to get this. This is just like kind of a me thing. Okay, what about 843? Okay, close above for a rally gap. What time for a rally gap? Can I track your USD? Yeah, I can check in a second. What time for a rally gap should we close above for me to want to go break even here? 843. Nope, not 843. Okay, the 1 minute. Which one though? What time? You're getting me for exposing Bitcoin. I go live on Discord every day. I'm just live on for CPI today. Dodgy, Ben SMC took the longs the same yesterday and PG went longs. You said whoever wanted the position is a pattern trader. Explain why. Okay, the 844 for a rally gap here. This would be like closing above that would be my new break-even point. Again, can I really teach that? Is that repeatable? No, it's just discretion. Kind of an in the moment thing. My thoughts on Silver Bullet? I don't like it. But yeah, I like Drake. Okay, so it was a pattern trade because we didn't really have any engineered draw. It was just like a giant dump to the downside. So yesterday, when we got that giant dump to the downside, what was it? When we got this play, was there any draw on liquidity to the long side yesterday, guys? When we got this long? No, not even close. There was no, like, there was nothing here. You're just literally targeting, hoping we retrace. So, that's why it was not good.
Yeah, I think that too.
Yeah, you need a draw on liquidity, dude. There's no draw on liquidity there yesterday. Now, at this point, do we understand probably likely why price really is kind of being slow here and not accelerating to the target? Do you understand? Yeah, it's because there's no fuel for price to accelerate to this data high, which is why I didn't want to take this on like my live in the first place. Right? This is where you could just be waiting for market open. I don't even know. Why is this long not good? Because there's nothing to like fuel us up to the upside, and this high it took out another high inside of a fair value gap. Yo, I have a call with Pure Vita Miami. They want to partner with me after this. It's pretty sick. We'll see though. Shorting seems ludicrous today. Yeah. If there's one thing I will not be doing today, it will be shorting. I will not be shorting today. Will not be shorting. Yeah, the data low is high resistant. I think both are, but there's more chance of the data high hitting here. So. Yo, so hi guys. Yeah, even shorts to the downside right now are pretty bad draw. Do I think we take this before market open? I think there's a good shot. All right. If the candle closes above here, we would be getting two things. What are those two things? Yeah, we'd be getting an IFG plus an OB. Would this be a really good break even? Yeah, so at this point in time, discretionary wise, if I was in this trade, I would definitely go break even here, I think. Because we just got an order block and it looks like we're getting like a probably candle close over. Maybe not. If we don't get a candle close over, this is probably cooked. I don't really want to go break even unless we close above it. If we re-hit this wick, I'll go break even now. See how this is all like discretionary? Like I can't teach you this. All right, let's see. Include gap with this. Yeah, you always want. I mean, this is the last gap to break. Yeah, guys, I know we hit 90K. Thanks, I appreciate it. I don't care about 90K. I want 100K. All or nothing. What's the significance of the OB? Didn't the OB form 2 candles ago? Because it would be an OB plus it would be accelerating us to a fair value gap. If we have an order block that accelerates us to another PD ray, we know that OB is going to be strong. Right? If this order block accelerates us to this gap, we know it's going to be a strong order block. Do I look at ES? No, I don't really look at ES. When I don't need ES, I don't need ES. If I really don't know what price I'm gonna do, I'll look at ES, but right now I can kind of read it pretty well. Alright, I think I'm gonna go break even here, guys. All right, so at this point in time, this is a good break even. All right. Price has basically proved to me that based off of what I'm seeing, we should not go lower back to my break even here. Okay, and if we do, that's a very bad sign. That means I'm going to get chopped out. I'm going to, something's going to happen. Okay, I'm going to probably stop out if that was the case. But that's where I go break even. Ugh. And look at how bad that rejection is. That is not a good sign. And we failed the formless order block. So at that point, we've already been slowing down. Like, if I was not break even here, I'd be an idiot. So. Yeah, I'd be break even here. No. I mean, at this point, I wouldn't want us to slow down. Am I going to be bearish to the data low? No. I'm bullish on the higher time frame. I don't really think the data low matters today right now. Now, if we start dumping, will then the data low matter? Yeah, it will, but not right now. So, is this a live account play? For some people, yeah, not for me. Some people are in this with their fundeds or lives. I just don't trust it. Should I do like a giveaway for 3 Apex accounts today? Do a giveaway for hitting 90K in YouTube. Now, let me ask you another question. Would it be smart to do full TP at this high? Why or why not? Why no? Y'all want a giveaway? But guys, I see what you're saying. ICT knew he tweeted that yesterday. He knew. Yeah, I knew CPI would take it out too. Yeah, because there's still buys at above. So if I took full TP here, that'd be. Remember, the final buy side is like up here, which we'd have to get like another confirmation plate open for this to hit. Gabriel, it's not. I mean, it's just the high resistance of the actual wick. If this was equal highs, I would long that. But anything from mentorship students here? Can I explain why I entered this trade? I mean, it was a decent pattern trade. Just basically we have a data high above, and we got a pretty textbook 30-second IPG, as you can see here. No, I don't really want the data low at this point. Come back to Vegas with you. Need a 2-man partner? Dude, no. I'm not going back for Vegas for a while. Can I explain about the loose low? Loose low is just a term I made up. It's basically just not a normal wick that's like any data low. Really at all. It doesn't need to be a swing point. It doesn't need to be anything. Dude, my indicator marked it at a high. It's so sick. Can I explain an order block? Yeah, an order block is like these last 2 red candles before the up movement. It's when we close above a down close sequence of red candles sandwiched between green candles. Do I like LA? Yeah, I love LA. Xander, I mean, I can't say now, Xander. That's just hindsight. So, somebody goes, I've gone through a rough patch recently, and your rage baiting was kicking me while I was down. So I left for a bit to cool off. But I've got to give it to you. Popping in and out of other Discords showed me why you're the GOAT. So much more meat on the bones here compared to other sources. Bro, the thing is, like, when you pass down knowledge to, like, generation of years of knowledge of people, will that knowledge be lost throughout the years? Yes or no? Yeah, over time, like, the knowledge will be lost. All these other IFD traders you join, like, they're gonna know some stuff, but, like, I taught all of them everything, or their mentors everything, right? Along with ICT. So they're naturally not gonna have as much knowledge the more you go down. Yeah, the Bible is the only exception. I mean, that's a book, though, so that can't change, so. But it gets diluted, you know? The OB, I like using, the OB is technically the whole candles, but I use the open the candle for the OB line. Yeah. Bionic's goated? Yeah, Bionic's decent. I mean, he's still got some years of experience he needs to get, but he's good. Am I a true Christian? I mean, I'm not gonna answer that, but did I teach Aedonomics? Yeah. I wish it was open right now. This is kind of boring. Did I teach FxReplay? No, I did not teach him. I don't know what he trades horribly though, so. I don't think so, Harley. Dude, watching Speed and Kai do like I watched Speed and Kai stream for like 4 hours yesterday, and it makes me want to start a Minecraft run with you guys. That'd be so fun. Did I teach PJ? Yeah. Breaker block? I'm not gonna talk about breaker blocks right now. I don't want to overcomplicate it. Very rare currencies where guys, if we hit 100,000 subs in the stream, I will give away a funded account to every single one of you who subscribe. Do I know Arho? Yeah, I know Arho. I'm just kidding. No. Don't not. That's a joke. If you buy me bots, I will literally be very sad. I'm gonna do a giveaway comment. I'm gonna do a giveaway anyways. All right, 3x Apex. Dude, if we made a realm for like a Minecraft realm on my Discord, how much money would that be? Like, and what would the max amount of people be? All right, 3 times Apex account giveaway. You have to be in the YouTube stream to watch to enter that. Do the chat on YouTube now. I mean, I'm gonna probably pay people on YouTube because it's for the 90K subs, but It doesn't really have anything to do with Discord. That's Patty and Blake. Yeah, I taught more Blake, and then Patty learned from Blake. But Blake kind of learned with Aedonomics, and I taught Aedonomics. So there's definitely knowledge passed down there. What do I think about trades by Psy? Fraud. So. Do I have a mentorship? Yeah, but it's closed and I don't really promote it. So. Yo, mentorship students, how are we doing? Can you also hear me?
Just waiting for market open.
Dodge, I have a quick question. If we by chance at open, say like swung down a little manipulation leg into this 2 minute and took out liquidity like a 30-second to the upside, would that be kind of more A plus-ish in your mind, or?
If we Judas swing down at open, swept some liquidity, pretty much any V shape back up, I would probably take.
Okay.
But it would have to be really good momentum. Yo, I don't know if any will be interested, but I'm kind of looking for like a new, maybe a couple, like an editor. I have like hundreds of clips I recorded from Vegas of B-roll with cars and so much stuff. So if you any of you experience editing, shoot me a DM in like Discord. I have my agency, but they're just slow as hell. You got to be like if I say like, oh, here's a bunch of clips, like, and you can get clips out or the edits out like kind of relatively quickly, and you've done it before and you know how the Instagram algorithm works, and you like, I don't even know, I can't explain what type of content it is. It's just like so much B-roll. I was looking for a couple new guys. My agency's been really slow lately, so just shoot me a DM in Discord. I'll look at all your work. If it's like if you know thing. Like, you know how like sometimes you see the B-roll? Dude, I have an editor. They're just slow as hell, bro. And I do have another editor, but I need like 2 or 3 probably, because I had like hundreds of clips from Vegas. And bro, I just had so much wasted content I could have posted in the last 2 days. I just haven't gotten anything. So, but there's like skits in there. There's like skits I need to post, and I can't post them because they're just not being edited for some reason. But yeah, just send me a DM, show me your work, and like, it depends on the quality of the video, but I'd probably pay like $10 per video or something like that. And then if I give you a folder with like hundreds of clips, you can make as many videos as you want. But like, it's stuff with like the B-roll and the text over it, like maybe related to trading, like thank God I found IFGs, or like even like just fun, like I have skits in there, like skits with text. Like, you know, if you're like a true editor, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You've like edited trading videos before. Like, show me a DM with their work. I'll check later. If I don't answer, that means I picked someone. I have one other editor, but I don't know. My agency just slow, dude. Is it the fact that it's a high resistance away from data high making it low? It just makes it slow, and I don't like being in slow setups. Like, it's kind of a slow setup. Guys, I'll pick someone for the giveaway code soon. All right, am I the person who calls everyone a donut? Yep, that's me. Looks like this is high. It's probably gonna hit. So it looks like this Play is hitting. Again, do I have any FOMO? Not really. Statistically, I guess, statistically this will work over time, but how do you enter the giveaway? You don't enter. I'm just going to pick random people whenever I feel like it. Does the data low count as protected until you hit the highs? Yeah. Best prop firm? If you're broke, Apex. If you're a very good trader, Apex gets 20 accounts. If you're like an average and you kind of sometimes receive payouts, then Lucid or like Tradeify. If you want a really good live program, TPT. It just depends on like what you're going for, to be honest. So I can't just say there's a best prop firm for one thing. FTMO is very good for four. If I would recommend a 4S prop firm, FTMO 100%. I don't have a code there though, so you're on your own with that one. But dude, what the hell, Gage? Would I like for data low after receiving buy side? No. I'd just be bullish here. You have to go to wap.com/DodgysDungeon if you want to watch my name of the playlist. It's called Low Cortisol Music or something. Low Cortisol or something. Well, do I still think Lucid's gonna be legit in a year from now? Yeah. Go TikTok battle? No. I don't do TikTok battle. We trade to make money here, bro. If you think I'm doing a TikTok battle, you're crazy. So there's first TP if you did take that. Again, if you took it on your own, you're like, oh, this is a good setup. Good job, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Again, unfortunately, I just felt like it just wasn't good enough for me. So would I have much rather preferred another setup off open? Probably, but it's fine. Again, statistically, that does work over time, but I just wish that it was more of an equal high than freaking high that took out this high inside the fair value gap. So yeah, open in 10 minutes. What do I think of NQ Cam? He's decent. All those guys are the same, bro. They only really 2 years of experience. Once they get like another 2 years, they'll be way better. But they're really mechanical. Timmy, I think Timmy's the best one. Timmy's like so like he gets it. He just gets it. I can't even explain it on how he just gets discretion and it's kind of crazy. No, not Timmy. Timmy NQ. We're still working on Timmy. Dude, if we just run up here and hit this TP, I'm still gonna be green in the day because my calls are gonna absolutely print. So like that's why I'm not mad I'm not in this because I'm still in longs right now, guys. I'm still in calls. My target for the calls is gonna be this high right here. Honestly, if it wasn't in calls, I probably would have taken that on like fundeds or something. But because I am, I'm either gonna print on calls or futures. It doesn't really matter. Best prop firm is where code Dodgy applies the best, of course. What do I think about trades by size? Scam. Just fraud, dude. If he was making $24 million in a day, he would not be on Twitter, bro. He'd be like, dude, at that point, you wouldn't even need to like talk to people. All right, first winner of the Apex account will be Huts1649 for saying probably another no trading day. Show me proof of your or DM me in it's or Discord and show me proof of your thing. Is anyone still in calls with me when I alerted it? Like when I alerted I was holding calls 2 days ago, I was like, I'm in 3DP calls. I told you, as long as we move up in the next like couple days, I'll be fine. And I trusted CPI to go up. So looks like we're on the right path here. I go back to Miami September. By the way, for anyone, yeah, I'm verified now on this account. For anyone, on Friday, I'm throwing an event in Rochester, New York, my hometown. I don't really want. It's gonna be maxed out at 20 people. I don't think it's full yet, and I don't really want it to become full, to be honest. But if you are in Rochester and you're close, it's $50, and you can go to my Discord announcements and scroll up a little bit, and you should see the link to come. But yeah, there's gonna be food. We're gonna do some live trading. I'll probably talk about psychology. I might do a live podcast. You guys can watch me like talk about psychology there. Meet me, ask me questions. So, Rochester, New York, not Rochester in the UK. I'll go to Italy at some point. Use code Dodgy, yes sir. Yeah, I'm from upstate New York. I want to go to I really want to do meetups in these following cities: San Francisco, which I'm doing September 1st. Okay, so September 1st, I'm doing a San Francisco meetup, and I do have that ready. The San Francisco meetup is ready. Actually, I'm gonna post a link to that soon. Charlotte, North Carolina, Boston, Chicago, and then I want to do either Austin or Dallas. Probably Austin. Houston wouldn't be. Maybe Houston and Dallas. Maybe that'll be the same trip. But those are the places I want to do them. But San Francisco, the event is ready on my Eventbrite. I'll actually post you guys a link early before posting my story if any of you are interested. Australia, that's going to be a bigger trip. I don't know. Atlanta? Hell no. Not doing Atlanta. Sorry. I don't know. I'll do Dallas. You think you see me at Flagler Beach last year? Yeah, probably. It's probably there. Would I do Chicago? Yeah, Chicago I would definitely do. So there's the link to, if you guys are interested in the San Francisco September 1st, there's the link for it. I'm only going to post it once. I can't even pin this shit. Come on, stop typing, people. Yeah, if I come to Australia, I definitely need help on like location or something like that. I'm probably not gonna go to Tel Aviv anytime soon, and maybe eventually. Dude, did speed die again in Minecraft?
What's up, man? All the iron in there.
You did not die, dude. I'm getting 1 second, guys. Okay, we've opened in 60 seconds or 40 seconds.
Would you trail your stop in this trade?
What do you say?
Would you trail your stop in this trade?
No, I wouldn't. All right, 15 seconds here. Okay, here's open, guys. Again, hopefully we get some sort of re-entry. I mean, I'm in calls regardless, so if we go up here, I'm gonna make money on my live options account. So we'll see. Yeah, I only need like 4 hours of sleep. Stream tweaking? Yeah, let me restart. No, I'm really not powerful on options. That's a problem. But this one I played smarter. I played this option smarter. So all right, so we hit the data high. Now, any Judas swing down with an inverse back up could be decent. Let's see. We rejected that 30,000 level hard. Remember, for people in my Discord, what do I say every single time we come back to the 30,000 level? Could you theoretically take shorts and print every single time? Yes. And for any of you who missed that, again, I actually did just take that on my fund. I didn't say anything because it's not really my model, but that's what I was doing. I saw we were at the 30,000 level. That's why I went so quiet. So again, just really high RR play. Really good risk reward for like an initial rejection. I actually got out here, but it's fine. Probably sold a little too early. Okay. Now, if we get any sort of like Judas swing back up here, yeah. The 30K level is just so strong, bro. I've talked about this so many times in the last like month. So, what happened to my tenacity competition? It's still on. The problem with the tenacity competition is I can't win. I'm not allowed to win. So if I win money, I'm just gonna donate it. The point was to have you guys win. So I'm probably done trading it. Let's check the leaderboard. So I'm in 5th right now. Everyone blew their accounts. Like literally only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6 people were in profit on this. Every single other person blew their account. I was in like 7th yesterday. Didn't even take a trade. Now I'm in 5th. That's just crazy. But I can't even win money, dude. Jared, the CEO, said I have to give it to someone else. So if I win, I'll just donate it and do a giveaway. So if I win $228, I'll donate it. But yeah, tenacity competition has definitely been really fun. Okay, there would be the break even. Hello, hello. Oh, there we go. Do you guys agree that this would be decent if we got it just because of bias? Yes. Hopefully you're saying yes. Now, I'm not like totally disregarding this data low. I'm not totally disregarding it just because statistics. It doesn't need to hit though, but if we really start to dump here, it could come into play. See, like this 2-minute here, like it's not bad. I guess this could work, but it's just like it just goes against my bias in the daily time frame, and I'm so bullish on the daily, so. Dude, why are all these bot accounts in here? I don't know. I don't like this short. I would rather just wait for a long and just stay safe. Yeah, I would take this Judas swing all day for sure. If we get like a really good candle here. Stop loss would be like 60 points. Yeah, I have like a 3-minute. I'd probably wait for every time frame here just to be safe, but the 3-minute looks the best for sure. Yeah, the 3-minute definitely looks the best here if we got it. But yeah, we swept us low. We're delivering. Oh, testing, testing. Yeah, my mic's being really weird. I don't know what's going on. Testing, testing. Sorry. It's my mic cutting in and out. I'm not sure what's going on. We should be good. Let me know if it happens again. I mean, I can watch it, but. All right, yeah, there's something wrong with my mic, guys. I'm gonna have to go to my other freaking mic. My bad. Okay. So it looks like we're just not gonna get the long, unfortunately. I would have definitely taken it. So the data lows might be in play here, guys. Damn. Oh, my calls aren't gonna print. I guess at least we could get another good long setup for the day. See, this is when I start to think, okay, now the data lows are probably coming into play here more. Does that make sense? Why? I mean, we didn't get the long setup. We just never got a Judah swing. I'm still not gonna short. I'm still not shorting. I don't care. You guys can short all you want. I'm still not shorting. Why would the data low not get taken? Because it technically doesn't need to be taken. Because I'm pretty bullish on the daily time frame. I mean, look at the 4 hours bullish, the daily's bullish. I mean, these are just too. Would you guys agree these are just way too obvious to not hit at some point with just a giant candle? Can I make a video about the 30K level, bro? No. The 30K level is just a psychological tough ass level to break if the time is right. Think about it. 30,000 in the market is just very key. Why do I need to make a video on that? You're an idiot if you don't understand that. Think about it. 30, when are we ever at a giant asshole number in NQ? Never. I sold, dude. The funny thing is, I sold it way too early. Yeah, I mean, I don't even want to. I do not want to short here, guys. I'm being completely honest. If we get a short, then rip. No, I'm just not gonna take a trade. Longs in the 1 minute? No, I'm not. I'm waiting for this gap, bro. 1 minute's not obvious here at all. Dude, oh my gosh. Have you guys not learned anything from my videos? You're really asking if you should long this gap right here with no internal draw into a high that just rejected this giant ass gap? Are we serious? Come on, dude. That actually pisses me off. There's nothing here. The only long that is like looks pretty good here is if we somehow have light bulb candle above this 2 or 3. The 30K level doesn't exist? Okay. Dude, even like the New York Stock Exchange talked about those levels being like really high accurate levels. ICT up 200K, nice. ICT probably shorted the open too if he was smart. B Planet should say in it. Do I like soccer? Yeah, of course. Should we realistically be doing anything here while we're just chopping around? But between a 2 minute gap and a 3 minute? No, this is where you just want to kind of wait. Whichever one of these breaks is probably going to be the bias, but I'm not going to play the downside one. I'm only going to play the upside one. Could we be engineering LRLR for longs? We could be, yeah. That's kind of what I'm waiting for. This is where you have to be really patient. I already came to England. I threw an event there in London. Yeah, I'm trying to ban them myself, but for the bots, gold sell now, TP bot. What the hell, dude? Pretty trash PA here. We've held this 2 minute though 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times now. And the more we sit around here, the more likely it is to break, unfortunately, but alright, another giveaway winner is gonna be Ms. Kiff Clips 3019. Shoot me a DM with your YouTube account, please. One more. Pretty trash PA here. Why not take the highest in first? Because if any inverse to the upside will be decent because we have good draw on liquidity to the upside. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm really trying to catch this buy side run on the daily. Yeah, no problem, man. I'm glad it helped. Don't pick you. You're not profitable. Now, I want to talk about this gap again. Okay, we've kind of held this area a lot, but this gap is not good enough for me to take because I just don't trust that it's going to have enough speed to even run to the break-even point here. And if you are going to take it, I'd go break even early. So totally discretionary. Maybe some people would take this, some people wouldn't. This is more of like an eval play to me, not a live account play, just because I like the engineering liquidity and the internal liquidity, and we just don't have it here. So this is going to be a fade, guys. You know, I'm not really super confident unless we go above the external gap. See what's going on. Okay, so really good candle here. So if we inverse this, then I want to see this buy side hit. Really good candle though. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, you should probably, if you want to be safe, wait for all time frames here. Like, I took the 1 minute long on my funders, like I said, just on my live. I didn't sell anything though yet. No, I only entered in my funders, guys. Live account play only if we inverse this. Why not wait for data low? Because I'm so confident about the drawn liquidity being bullish on the daily here. The 5 minute inverse, so you could take the 5, I guess, but if you want to be safe, I'm waiting for every time frame here, I think. Because technically this isn't engineered either. Like the 5 doesn't necessarily trump the 3. It depends on how much engineered liquidity there is. We're literally only going for a singular high, guys. I need to see more. Like I need to see more to be like convince me we're gonna go higher here, right? So, does that make sense, everyone? Like, yes, the 5 minute inverse, but it's like there's not enough internal liquidity to really boost us over everything. Yeah, my funders are gonna get stop break even. It's fine now. Yeah, I just got stop break even. Rip. I knew they probably would be. This is gonna be very tough to break. That's why I didn't take my live account. I just didn't think it was worth it. I think the live account play, I think the one that'll be worth it is this 3 minute because at least here there's no speed bumps in the way. But that 1 minute there was a giant speed bump in the way. So. Still no entry here. How did I get break even in the 1 minute? Because it came all the way back down. So if you just took the 5 minute there because you're a pattern trader, you would have gotten cooked. All right. That's why we don't take that one. We wait. I want to wait for something like really light bulb here. Like just some like every time frame, whether it be every time frame close, maybe another candle that pushes up here and maybe forms like a order block or something. Just something else, okay? Speed bump is like a spot where we're going to temporary reverse. All right. Yeah, if you took the 1 minute, you would have gone stop break even. And if you didn't go break even, you're done. I mean, a speed bump just basically means like it's a place we're going to stall at. So this would be a speed bump before buy side. So we have to break the speed bump. Does my indicator only alert light bulb setups? No, light bulb setups are completely discretionary. My indicator alerts mechanical setups. I can't teach you light bulb setups. Now, some of you are probably wondering, is this short good? I mean, I'll rate the short. The short's definitely A plus, but I'm not. Like I said, I'm not taking shorts today. It would be A plus because we're delivering from a 3-minute. We're delivering from premium. It's just like I'm not taking shorts. So, I would rather wait for a long here. Even if a short plays out, guys, like I don't want to take it because it's just gonna go against my emotions. Like if I'm bullish, why would I short? I'd rather just not make money. If you're bearish though, like this short's A plus. It's just go with whatever your bias is, guys. This should be the play if you guys are bearish, and we never got the long, so. I hope this fails, dude. If this works, that's gonna be so annoying. I mean, my bias could be wrong, but it doesn't matter. Cause am I gonna lose money if my bias is wrong here? No, because I'm not gonna take longs unless that triggers. So that's an A plus short. If it works, great. I'm not taking it. I'm waiting for longs only. So that's just me. Dude, don't be scared to go against me. Like, I don't want to signal you guys. If you have a bias, trust your bias, man. If you have a bias, please trust it. This is why live streaming is tough because, like, I have a bullish bias here and I don't want to go against a short. But that's just me. Like, it could be different for you guys. Also, look how uncorrelated ES is, dude. Bro, ES is literally bullish as hell here. Super uncorrelated as well, so. Holy. Oh, wait. This is gold. Oh, I'm an idiot. Wait. No, wait. You didn't see that. Okay, ES. Yeah, ES. Okay, we are correlated. Whoops. Yeah, ES definitely looks bearish, but I ain't shorting, bro. I'm gonna follow my bias. We following our bias, baby. Again, this is like if you're not bullish here and you see the short, maybe you'll take an eval or something, but yeah, it just doesn't look like we're gonna get that. Rip. When would I go break even? If you're gonna take the short, I would go break even here. You're in shorts, nice. Yeah, I go break even here. It's an eval play if it's against your bias. That's all I'll say. But really, for my bias, for a live account play, I want longs. I mean, even ES is probably gonna go for the data low at this point. Not gonna lie, I just made you blow your funded. How, bro? There hasn't been any losing plays. I think he's rage baiting. No, he's not raised bait right now. He longed and lost. I didn't long anything, bro. I said I'm not longing. You never got the play. Guys, the only thing I'm willing to take right now is any long, guys. Any long. I'm not taking shorts. So I want to see a 3-minute closure up here or something. If shorts work, great. I don't care. You're feeding the trade, bro. I'm feeding the trade too. I want to trade too. There's such an obvious buy side level. There's no way we shouldn't go up and hit this. We just haven't gotten the entry signal yet. Why are shorts invalid? Because I'm trusting my bias. That's why. Something I really can't teach. I'm just waiting for like a closure above this. It looks like the short's gonna completely get wrecked, which is good. We want the short to get wrecked. I know if shorts work, my calls are cooked. You're right. You're right, dude. Don't have to remind me. I have like 3 ICT traders right now on YouTube. They're all blowing their accounts. Dodgy's the only one that's the best and hasn't blown anything and best to stay out. I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, I trust myself, dude. I'm not taking longs unless we trigger this once for 1, and 2, I'm not taking shorts here. I trust this buy side too much. I think this buy side is just too strong to take shorts, and I think it's going to tug at the market. So even if we do get shorts, I feel like shorts will be like, eh. They might be like high resistant shorts. Another 1 minute here. I hope this doesn't trigger. What are calls? Basically, it's just like a long position in like another market. Why not the 1 minute reaction from rejection block? Because I don't want to long unless. Bruh. Can you guys hear me? Sorry. I'm back. I have buy side marked at the 4-hour highs. By the way, for everyone on my stream yesterday, I ended up taking a freaking banger, bro. I was like, guys, this is light bulb. Please take this. But there was only like 500 people left. Sadly. Yeah, I think we could start engineering liquidity here for like another push up. But this is right now, I'd probably stay out until we get some sort of really solid entry technique or entry model here. Not worth trading yet. Yeah, exactly, Swit. Exactly. Now, other thoughts that I have right now here are this. What are some other thoughts I have? We closed below this 2 minute, but we didn't close below this volume imbalance. So I still would consider this a bullish zone. I don't like how we've respected this 50 times and we're still holding it. It just means that this is going to get weaker every time, which is not good for longs. And we can't break this 3 minute for shorts. So we're just not in a great position right now for longs at all. Because I feel like if this 2 minute breaks the volume imbalance and the fair value gap, that would probably dump us more. So, and there's nothing I can do about that. How many people were so ready to take that long at open, dude? I was ready. I was going to take that. It just didn't trigger. It's kind of like, when did that happen? Monday? Sometimes it triggers, sometimes it doesn't. It just didn't trigger today. Inverse the 30 minute. We're just waiting. We're just waiting, bro. We're waiting for a 2 minute or something. It triggered for you? If it triggered for you, then I don't know what to say. Ain't no way I was entering that without that being triggered. Yeah, we could get an SMT maybe. I just don't like how we respected this 2 minute 50 times, and if we close below that, that's not going to be a good sign. Again, still definitely no trade day for now. No, the 2 minute volume balance needs inverse. So the 2 minute inverse is the downside, sadly. That sucks. That just broke a very strong support level, guys, so that's not really that bullish at all. What conditions make me trade pre-market? If we have a really good draw. I really hope we don't go for data lows here. If we do, we're cooked. If we go for data lows, I'm just not going to take anything. I still have to pick one more winner for the giveaway. This is so trash, dude. Dude, I know data lows are the strongest around liquidity, but like they won't be the strongest right now because, dude, here's the reason. There's so many resting orders here at this buy side. You guys see this? There are so many orders here. Even if we get shorts to the data lows, this is going to tug the market up because we're so close. Just like that's why shorts are going to be terrible here, even if we get shorts. Type 1 if that makes sense. Like it's just going to mess up every short. I guarantee it. That's why trading between draw and liquidities like this is hard because it just even though this is technically a draw on liquidity, I think the 4 hour high. I just think there's more orders up here, right? It's like look 1, 2, 3, 4 versus I guess really just 1. So what's gonna be bigger, the 4 or the 1? I mean, kindergarten asked question, but if some say the 1, then no. Yeah, the 4 is gonna be cleaner. Again, realistically, I just want a light bulb ass candle up here. That like will convince me to try. That will convince me what? That we will go to the draw on liquidity like today. So like timing wise, there's a 30-second here, but pattern trade in my opinion. This is more of an eval play. I trust this one breaking more. Just be patient, guys. Trust. I mean, Beaster, not really. I think regardless, the 4 hour buy side is just stronger, dude. But there's nothing. Does it? I mean, are we taking a ton of losses in this price action anyways? Like, does it really matter? No. Like, at least we're not, like, this is just bad PA where we're not even getting our entry model. So, like, anything I say really truly doesn't matter about any draw on liquidity unless we get our entry model, which we don't have anything close for entry model here. This is just top, okay? The only thing would be like a light bulb candle above the 3-minute. I really want to see us push up here. What about this 1-minute? I don't trust us not breaking this 3-minute. This is just trash at this point. Like, I don't know what to say. We're just gonna wait. This is what trading is, guys. We just wait and we wait and we wait for something to be like a light bulb. And there's nothing light bulb here. Timmy said he's full putting shorts. I would not be short here, but that's just me. It's funny because if shorts worked in hindsight, I wouldn't be surprised because the data low, but you know, I just think there's strong orders to the upside. We just need to break this damn gap, bro, to go higher. This is what we want. What's my strategy? It's liquidity sweep, inverse or value gap, and being very good at trading and just watching price. The 30K level is so hard to break because there's millions of stacked up orders on 30,000 because of how clean of a number it is. How long am I live today? Until whenever I feel like it. Come on. Pump, pump, pump. What would we, if we got this inverse for value gap, what else would it also be? Vegas was awesome. Thanks for asking. What else would we also be getting here? Yeah, we'd be getting a order block as well. Can't break this 1-minute gap here. You're never fading me again? Dude, you could have taken the short, guys. Like, the short wasn't bad if you're bearish. It's just like, I know how the market works, and I know how it's going to tug at me if I do try and drink shorts. The OB would be we don't have it yet, but the OB would potentially be at this line if we got the entry. But we're not even close to getting it. You took the short on 1? Nice. It's just not light bulb price action.
Dodgy, there's a small 1-minute gap above the 3-minute. Would you say that should close first too?
No, honestly, at this point, like if we just got the 3-minute with really good momentum, I'd still take it.
Yeah.
But we just don't have it. Why did the 938 short lose? Because I'm not bearish. I would say it lost because, again, all this drawn liquidity in the 4 hour and the daily is just going to tug the market up. So shorts are just going to be very difficult to work. That's why even if the bias is bearish, you're going to get cooked trying to short. CISD has a liquidity sweep right on those candles, and OB doesn't. OBs can just be like continuations with no liquidity sweep. Why don't I want shorts? Because I'm just bullish. I picked a side and I'm sticking with it. And if we don't get that, then we don't get it. Still nothing. This is if I didn't have to stream, I would just literally set alerts here and get off. Can I explain what a CISD is? It's when we sweep liquidity and then close above the last 2 down close candles of sub liquidity. Technically, this would be a CISD, but what's missing on the CISD that makes it just low probability? Yeah, it might be no trade day. I mean, yesterday was not a no trade day for me. Yesterday, I got to play like there was like 1040 or whatever. So, remember yesterday I was like, there's no way I go 3 days in a row no trade day. Literally like 15 minutes after that, we got a trade yesterday. So I was like, oh, never mind. So, we're back on the streak. Yeah, what's missing here is there's just no IPG. That's why I don't trust the CSD. We have everything else. We have a liquidity sweep here. We just don't have an IPG that would make me confident.
We've had like a false news candle like 30 seconds.
Go to the 1 minute. Why am I not going to the 1 minute time frame here, guys? There's a reason I'm not going to the 1 minute here. That was actually pretty A+. If we're chopping in the 2 minute and we're chopping the 3 minute, why in the world would I go in the 1 minute and try to predict price here? There's no point. The most important gap right now is this giant 3 minute. That's all I care about. That's literally the only thing I'm waiting for. If you guys traded CPI today, this was one of the very rare occurrences where the data was actually leaked before CPI. Basically what that means is like someone who has the data sells it, okay? And it's like leaked like 15 to 30 seconds before. And that's just the chance you're going to take when you're doing like the buy and sell stop method. Type 1 if you've taken 0 trades. Let's see who the profitable people are. Yeah. Still nothing. Now type 3 if you saw the potential A+ set up here and you would have taken it, but you didn't because it just didn't trigger. But not for next time that it would have been a good trade. Yeah, that's all I care about. Again, it's luck of the draw. Sometimes we get it, sometimes we don't. If we don't get it, we just don't do anything. Yeah, Asia sessions has been better all year. I think this year's had the best Asia sessions I've ever seen. There's not really much I can do about it. Ugh. Everyone subscribe if you're new here. I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers. Please. Was CPI good or bad? It was not great. It like went both ways. I'm tired. Yeah, I'm on 5 hours of sleep, guys. That's why I'm tired. It's just so trash, bro. It's the trend line's decent, but what about waiting for the 4-minute? Yeah, if you want to wait for the 4-minute, I'd probably at this point I would probably wait for every gap. We're just chopping too much. No, I don't stream here every day. I stream on Discord every day. I just stream here when I feel like it. Or a CPI, like big news event days. Did I enter that trade? Did I enter that trade? Okay, someone just said, did I enter that trade? Yes, I entered when we wicked above this. This one I entered. I currently just got stopped out. No. No, I did not enter this trade because the candle closure never closed above the gap. Imagine. Let me ask you a psychological question. Is it okay to just be wrong about bias and then you just like don't take any trades that day and you just accept you're wrong about bias but you don't lose money? Yeah, it's completely normal. Don't be mad about that because we didn't lose money timely. But at this point, I'm probably going to accept defeat and probably say my bias for now is most likely wrong and we'll probably save these for another day. So we're not getting the movement I want. And it's already 10:20. It's already so late, dude. What's causing the chop is we have like a data low and we have really good equal highs. And like, there's probably so many orders on both sides. Can I pause stream real quick? Yeah, bro, I got you. Pause. I mean, I need an IFG to enter minimally, yes. I will not enter anything besides the IFG. What do I think about Adonomics? He's decent. Why do you pay this 5 in inverse? Because the 3-minute is so more obvious to me. Yo, what's up, Zenon? 1 minute long NQ. Again, there's no point in going to the 1 minute here, guys. Just wait for the external gap to break. If we got it at 11 a.m., I might still take it because depending on the candle, because usually bad AM session means good PM session or good after 11 a.m. But we'll see. We're just still not getting shit here. Why long with data lows? Because the data lows are totally protected. How much of it? I lost about 12K in Vegas through expenses, not gambling. The 30-second BPR on each side. Can you show me what you're talking about? My Discord's 100 a month. You just sent me a reel and unsent it? Okay. I'll make sure to note that. Did I just go live on TikTok? No. Beaster, I don't know. I'm not a help support desk, bro. Do I usually stick to one bias the entire buy? Okay, he said, do I usually stick to one bias the entire session? Usually, yeah. It depends. I would say no. It's like 50-50. If I'm really set on a level, yes. But if I think there's like multiple liquidity pools, no. Because I just think the 4-hour buy side and the daily is just so damn strong here, I'm pretty much only set on longs. But very rare for that to be happening. It's like kind of reactionary, yeah. When I turn the Jay, I would, yeah, I would sell into this if we got a really good candle above. It's just so trash. We just have to get a good candle, dude. That's all we need. All right, looks decent. I live stream every day in Discord, yeah. Guys, what do we think? Do we think it's gonna break here? Why am I not targeting the data lows? Because I don't really think I think they're very high resistant. Every single time we get a giant candle, it just goes right back down. Four-minute or 3-minute? I think if we get like a good 3-minute closure, I'd probably take that. At this point, I'd only go half size though, just because of how bad PA is, but I'd still take it. We need to break this. This is BPR. Yep, back down we go. We just can't break anything. Show me your chart. No, I'm not showing chart colors here. If you think we're about to go up, you just short. If you think we're going to go down, you just long. That's literally what the price action is today. Yeah, mean reversion models printing right now. You think my bias is correct? I want to be proven to me. Like, I want the market to prove to me that the bias is correct. Has the market proved to us that the bias is correct here? Nope. Is Desi a gambler? I don't think so. Dude, Desi's been killing it. The only thing I don't like about Desi and what he does is he just like comes on Twitter. He's like $100,000 day from, and then he's like says he made money from overnight. Just never shows a setup, and he just like says, "Oh yeah, look how much money I made." He should like at the end of the day, like that's just unrealistic to the average trader. Making 100K in a trade, like that's just gonna put people off and be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go follow someone else who like actually teaches how they're making their money." And like, but other than that, he's probably one of the best traders in the space. Like if I just came on Twitter and I was just like, "Yo guys, I'm up 100K today," would you guys be like, would you guys keep trying to follow me and watch those posts? And I was like, "Yeah, every day just posted up 100K, up 50K, that's all," and I just posted a screenshot of my P&L. Like that's terrible. Holy, okay. So no entry there. Some news candle here. Yeah, you'd probably block me, right? Did ES hit the data low? ES hit the data low, guys. But now we have like another data low in NQ. This is so cooked. This is so cooked. I don't know what just happened, bro. I like this liquidity sweep and kind of an SMT. But I hate looking for data lows with SMTs. US has total control over that. All right. US has total control over the Strait of Hormuz. Let's go. I just don't give a shit. I don't care. Yeah, it's a Trump and Hormuz tweet, guys. Yeah, it was a Trump tweet. Am I logged on my live count? Funny thing is, no, not yet actually. Just in case, just in case. I'm giving it till like 10:40, 10:50 to give us any sort of light bulb candle up here. Nothing yet though. Just kind of doing some work on my other monitor right now. Yeah, it's just barcoding. There's really nothing I could say here, guys. Last winner of the funded account is Aiden Cast 5522. DM me your YouTube, please. DM me in Discord. I don't even know what to say here, guys. I mean, the long could be amazing. We'll see. I'm just waiting, dude. Just waiting. Am I going live for the 8:30 news tomorrow too? No. The Trump tweet's just on, I think it was Truth Social. It's on Finance Juice. Everyone make sure to use code Dodgy if you blew your account today. Did anyone actually blow their account trying to trade this with no entry signal? Type 1. Don't be scared. Bruh, why? Come on, dude. No way you actually blew your account, dude. I'm not even going on the 1 minute chart today. Guys, you actually all blew your account? Alright, well use code Dodgy. and then you know for next time we just wait for 1 entry signal instead of trading the 1 minute time frame and all this chop. Hey, type 1 if you learned something today. I feel like the one thing I don't really talk about that you could have learned today is maybe like the when I don't go to the 1 minute time frame. I feel like that was kind of newer. Like I'm not gonna sit on the 1 minute here. We just wait for a kind of entry or trigger here. Man, I wish I was in LA right now. I want Erewhon. I want Erewhon so bad. I had 800 people on my Discord yesterday, and each person is paying $100 a month. 80K is insane. That's not how it works. I wish. There's a big discount for $30 a month, which a lot of people are on, which is why I have an influx of people right now. There's a lot of people who pay lifetime to me years ago for like literally. I had lifetime for $300 when I was smaller. What else? A lot of people I just give free access to. Like if I have like friends, I'll give them free access. Like I know in real life. Like it's like half that, bro. Bring back the 300 lifetime. Yeah, right. Imagine. Hell no. Yeah. Lifetime is I think 2K now. And I'm not making it any I'm not even doing discounts on that ever again. Can you make a living out of trading? Yeah, bro, I can live out trading right now. No lifetime. Yeah, if you guys blew your account, you know what? Don't use code Dodgy today. Buy that shit at full price, okay? If y'all think trading is cheap because you use code Dodgy, it's not. Buy that shit at full price, punish yourself, and trade that, and then you'll be way more selective on trades. I'm at my friend's house right now. Should we call it? I think we should probably call it here soon. I think I'm just trying to cope. Ugh. Is a BPR technically an FE? Yeah, but a BPR you kind of use for like a retracement into it. So no trade day. So it was a no. So yesterday, Monday no trade day. Yesterday trade day. Today no trade day. There's no way we don't have more no trade days this week. Man, if only I took that first trade. No, I'm just kidding. I would never have taken that. Because there's draws on both sides technically. All right, I think I'm gonna call it, guys. We're not getting anything. Let's just face it. This is cooked. Did I take anything today? Nah. I'm in calls, but they're just not printing, bro. All right, I'm gonna get off here. I will see you guys later. Why did I fade the first pre-market setup if I was so strong and being bullish? Because it was like the first setup, and I didn't want to like embarrass myself on stream. Bro. All right, it's this. You wanna watch this price action for the next 2 hours? You really wanna watch this for 2 hours? All right, let's just keep watching this for 2 more hours, guys. Sorry, we're not getting off now. All right, use code Dodgy. Don't forget. I will see you guys later. I have to get on a call with Pure Vita Miami. So thanks for stopping by today. Sorry, the price action was garbage, but see you guys later.